Hello, welcome to the Art of the Oracle. Thank you so much for joining me here. I'm going to give you a daily reading, and today I've decided to work with the Light Seers Tarot, very exciting, and the Spirit Animals. So we're going to start with the Spirit Animals. This is the first day that I've got to. I apologize. I was traveling yesterday and didn't get a chance to travel, but today is the first day of the new moon. New moons are when the sky is dark and it's a time to go inward and kind of contemplate what's working, what's not working. So let's see what the cards are going to give us in terms of information for this message for the collective on the 21st. Now, if it's not the 21st for you, whenever you come to a reading, whether it's mine or someone else's, it's when you're supposed to see it. So there is something in the message generally for you. So let's take a look. Wow, we have two very powerful animals coming out here. One with Hawk Spirit, and it says here, let spirit be your guide. 3 and 2 is 5, which is about change. And I would say Hawk Spirit to me is a messenger. It could be telling you that there is something that you need to be aware of or something to be aware of. So obviously I said the exact same thing, but you can be aware of things going on around you, or it could be heralding in something that you need to be aware, because it could cause you some sort of, issues or problems. So something like you need to be aware of it. And it's paired with card 44 with the Panther Spirit asking us to reclaim our power. Now 44 is this beautiful number. 4s to me represents stability. So we have this Hawk Spirit asking us to be aware, and this beautiful dark Panther Spirit asking us to reclaim our power. So let's dive in. I'm going to grab the energy that I'm feeling is a little bit mysterious. When this Black Panther Spirit comes out, I feel like it's bringing us information that we would not normally get. Almost like now this to me feels like the new moon, when everything goes dark and all you see here is just limited view of the Panther. But it's bringing in something very deep and something that we really need to look at in terms of that spirit. Oh, wow. So I went to open the page to Hawk Spirit, and what came up was Panther Spirit. So let's see what it has to say. It takes courage to face challenges, and right now Panther Spirit is here to say that you are braver than you think. It's time to take a risk and step into something different about where you're going and what's going on in your world. And yeah, I'm feeling that kind of mystery coming out here. Speak as you've never spoken before. Act as you've always dreamed. You might have the courage to act, and love fearlessly. Panther Spirit says it's time that the time for dreaming about what you want is giving away to the first courageous steps forward to be able to have that. So perhaps that this card and this time, and it's coming out now at this new moon phase, because it's wanting us to quiet everything in our world a little bit. That's what happens when we go to bed at night and we turn off the lights, right? We're kind of quieting down and, saying goodnight to the waking world and going in a little bit. But I think it's asking us to do that in meditation, or to not watch a bunch of TV, to kind of divorce ourselves from some of the distractions that normally happen and sit, because I think there's some really divine messages coming through. It says here, Panther Spirit says that now's the time to reclaim your power and your new identity. So that's very, very interesting. Let's take a look and see then what the hawk is heralding in. So I feel hawk is a messenger, something that's really bringing in something that we need to hear, see, something like that. It says, when Hawk Spirit arrives, you are called to pay close attention to different messages that could be coming in and appearing in any form, right? That's exactly the way I feel about hawk. Listen to your intuition and to keep your eyes open. And, I don't believe in coincidences. I feel like when something happens and there's a synchronicity about it, that's exactly what it is that those are the things that you doubly pay attention to. It says here, not to dismiss things that you would normally dismiss. because you could have spirit guides. Anything is giving you messages right now. And I think that is, I think, the main point here is that right now it's a quiet time. It's asking us to cancel out distractions so we do hear the messages that are coming through. So let's get some information from the Light Seers Tarot. And let's find out, can we ask for additional information, please, about what's going on here at this time of the new moon? I haven't had these out in a little while, so they're feeling a little bit sticky. Ooh, that one really wants to come out. The Two of Pentacles. Okay. And I like that this card come out because that's this tangible thing asking us to balance something, right? Or that something is coming into balance. And with the 8, so if you look at this as, so 44 reduces down to 8. And in the 8 of Cups, it's about leaving something and headed towards something else. And then we see some sort of balancing. So I feel like all this is working together to say to pay attention, because there's an opportunity for us right now to be able to, what it said here is to no longer dream, go into the direction that we've been wanting to go into. And something is helping us do that right now. So pay attention to what's coming in, because it's time to walk away and head into that space that you've really wanted to. I mean, this is speaking loud and clear to me, because there is definitely something that I've been wanting to move into as well. And I'm trying to figure out like how to get there. And look at that. Of course, we have the 17, the Star card, again, another reducing down to another 8. So you could say 8, 8, 8. And this is telling us to hold on to our dreams and to not give up, to keep our heart attached to that thing that we really believe that we can have in our world right now, because it's very important for us to stay focused, to open our heart and to look towards, I'm feeling so many different messages from this particular card right here with card number 18, right? You have her holding on to something outside of herself, something that is in the heavens, something that feels like she can only dream for, but she's holding it close to her heart. And then there's an illumination here. So it feels to me like something is going to be illuminated, which is where we started here with this hawk spirit, that something intuitively or some synchronicity, something is coming together for you to reclaim the power that you need to move, to balance something in your world, to move out of the thing that you don't want and into the thing that you do. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed the message. If you're new to the channel, leave me a comment, or if you've been here a long time and you have a comment about one of these messages, I'd always love to hear from you as well. But if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, give me a comment, let me know where you're coming in from. And until tomorrow, I hope you all have a really beautiful day. Bye now.